More and more is coming out that there definitely was some meddling in the election. The question now is just how much. So stick with me, folks, and I'll be right back. Hey everybody, this is Deb with Truthification Chronicles, and I hope this one's going to be short. I'll tell you why at the end of this, okay? So this is the video right here where Sidney Powell says she's going to release the Kracken. I'm not going to play it for you. You've probably already seen it, but I just want to make sure that I give you the link down below just in case you haven't. But yeah, she is making some allegations that she has documentation to prove that not just one election, but many elections were affected by the Dominion machines. So when she presents this, it's going to be epic. So, yeah, you really need to listen to the whole clip if you haven't seen it. But anyway, and then I told you about this, that Ron was going to be on OANN. Here's the entire thing. It was about 4.5 minutes long, and he points out some really good stuff because, see, I don't think they have to prove that there was fraud, but that the machines are capable of it. Because if they're capable of it, then I would think it would delegitimize the entire election, which, you know, makes it really crazy. If that does happen, remember, the state legislatures can choose different electors than what the popular vote went for if they think there was fraud enough. And the state legislatures in all of the states that are in question are Republicans. But I honestly think that it's going to affect more than just the states in question, the swing states. I think there are a lot of races that were won by manipulation. So that, you know, is my opinion at this point. But I think we're going to start seeing some evidence of that. So anyway, this was a really good interview with Ron. And then he's got a couple threads here. I'm going to leave you this. You'll have to pardon me that I'm just kind of give you an overview, and I'll leave the links down below for you because, well, again, I'll tell you at the end. If the courts rule Dominion's voting machines to be unconstitutional, then how many millions of ballots will be discarded? Who wins the election if those millions of potentially fraudulent votes are discarded? So remember, it could come down to the House voting, and when they vote, every state gets one vote. And it all depends on how many representatives they have. So if, for instance, Indiana has 9 representatives and all but 2 are Republican, well, we have a majority of Republican representatives, so our vote for our state would be Republican. Now, granted, California still would have enough to be blue, but it's only one vote. It holds no more weight than Indiana's vote. And there's a lot more of us states that are red than that are blue. And then this one right here is another good one. The scope of this can't be overstated. This could bring everyone down, from Obama to the Clintons, certainly the Bidens, Brennan and the CIA, the FBI, senators, congressmen, governors, prominent members of the media. They all knew about Dominion. You know, they had to. They knew Joe Biden was going to, quote, win ahead of time because they knew it was going to be rigged. So, you know, that's why he could sit in his basement and still win. Yeah, that just doesn't set well with me. Well, here's another one. This one says, why are all the Dominion people deleting their profiles on LinkedIn and looks like all their software engineers are in Serbia? Nothing could go wrong. And you can bring this up and look at them all. But yeah, there are lots of them. Kind of interesting there on that. Why would they be deleting their profiles on LinkedIn? You got to wonder on that. Okay, and then Ron had this one too. The Maricopa County Recorder has indicated that Dominion representatives were among the staff at their central counting place in the 2020 general elections. And here's the document, and, you know, Dominion representatives, it sure enough says that. The central counting place will be staffed by tabulation technicians, Dominion representatives. Yeah, let's put the thumb on the scale with that, and then you can go through. He's got kind of a long thread here on it, and you can go through and read the rest of this. But, you know, that it says the contract indicates the Dominion project team will play a key role in assisting Maricopa County with tabulation and results reporting. And so this whole thing on Maricopa County is very interesting to read. And then this happened. I don't know if you heard this yet, but the Treehouse is deplatformed, okay? And here's the article on it. That conservative Treehouse, which, you know, I've gotten a lot of stuff from, a lot of information. This is where Sundance always reports. And what they've done is they were using WordPress, you know, that was with their website. And WordPress sent them a letter saying, nope, we don't agree with you and what you're posting, so we're going to deplatform you, and you've got until December 2nd. Now, if you've ever had a website, especially a big website, you know that is just huge, huge. So I don't know what they're going to do. Pray for them. They're looking for some way to fix this, but you know, if you've got everything set up for WordPress, does that mean you're going to have to reformat stuff? And oh my goodness. I mean, they've got to have lots and lots of different pages and articles and stuff. It's just a massive task, in my opinion. Okay, and then this Waters World here is really good. And basically he says there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Joe Biden didn't earn it. He didn't really even campaign. He thought he was going to lose. You could see it. He ran a losing campaign. So 10 days after the election, how's he ahead? And the whole piece, it's really good there. But I think that you need to watch that if you haven't seen it yet. All right, this thread by Jeff Carlson is about the Dominion is a member of the council that disputed election integrity concerns in the DHS statement. Okay, so again, this is like having, bank robbers, and you're going, hey, bank robber, there's no bank robbery going on, is there? No, there's nothing like that happening. Nope, you're safe, perfectly safe. And that's really what's going on. I mean, you ask the people if they're cheating, and they're going to say no. What do you expect them to say? Anyway, this is a really good thread here that he talks about because, I've been a little confused about this too, honestly, because CISA, or CISA, or whatever it is, they were saying, oh no, there's no election fraud. And I'm thinking, hello? I just don't believe that at all. If one person is dead and they vote, that's election fraud, okay? It only takes one. And we know that there have been tons of them. In fact, one researcher I saw said there were 14,000. And I had that queued up for one thing, but then, they took it down, So I don't know if the person got banned from Twitter or what, and then there was a paste bin that had the documents, and I guess they took that down too. So, such is life, right? Okay, so what the agency failed to disclose, however, is that Dominion Voting Systems, along with Smartmatic, is a member of CISA's Election Infrastructure Sector Coordinating Council, one of the two entities that authored the statement put out by CISA. So, yeah, it's like, okay, that is why it said, no, there's absolutely nothing. Don't look there because there's no fraud. Right. Okay, and then this one I thought was very interesting. This came out on the 16th at 3:09 p.m., and this is a person who was running for Senate. Says President Trump has been called to an emergency meeting at the White House with his legal team. Massive legal filing imminent. So I sincerely hope that's true. I really do. On this one, anti-Trump engineer of Dominion Voting Systems said, I made sure Trump's not going to win. In a secret call with Antifa, claims man who infiltrated group. Now, Rudy Giuliani said, we have audio. Okay? So I'm wondering if this is the call he has. But this guy, don't worry about the election. Trump's not going to win. And the guy made sure of it. So that if they have that on audio, that's huge. That is huge. So, yeah. And then this one right here says nearly 3,000 additional votes discovered in hand recount in Floyd County. I think that's in Georgia, isn't it? So 3,000 that just suddenly appeared. You got to wonder, they were not counted on election night. Now, are they going to end up being Trump, or are they going to end up being Biden, or will it be a mixture of both? Or I don't know. And then this one, exclusive, former Dominion project manager executed $25 million contract with the state of Michigan while serving as Democrat vice chair. And there she is. And yeah, she, right here, it says, Mikhail Garrett, former Dominion project manager, now goes by Kelly Garrett and is the mayor of Lathrop Village, Michigan. Conveniently left Dominion in 2019 to become involved heavily in Michigan politics, having a full understanding of the machines in a swing state. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all, is it? Very interesting on that one. And that's all I've got for you on this one. Okay, here's the reason, folks. I went to get a COVID test today because I think I probably have it. I don't know how I got it. I don't go out and see a lot of people, so I have no idea where I would have gotten it from. But, yeah, I feel miserable. I felt worse. Okay, I have felt worse with a flu. This just feels like a flu. And, my head is all stuffy, as you probably can tell from my voice. And yeah, I've been coughing and not really bad, but still coughing. And temperature's been like 102 today, so not good. But yeah, I had to wait. I had to call to get an appointment to go get it. And they wanted me to go half an hour away to get a rapid test. And it's like, hello, I can't hardly drive to the one that's close here. And so I did drive to the one here, not too far away, and the line was so stinking long. I had an appointment, but I was there for an hour and probably 20 minutes. It just was like I was really not doing well. But it's an okay test, I guess. But yeah, then they tell me that's going to be 3 to 5 days. Well, this is already like day 3 probably for me. So I'm not sure. I'd like to get something going, but my doctor won't start me on anything until he finds out if I'm positive for it. And I'm just praying that it's really a bad sinus infection. But I'm kind of thinking not, because I've never really gotten up to 102 for maybe years and years and years, probably when I was teaching. So anyway, and I know people say, well, you don't have to do a video. I understand that, folks, but I want to keep up with what's going on. I mean, lots of stuff is happening right now, and I wanted to share it with you. And it's okay. I'll rest. So I'll make sure that I rest after I do this before I edit. So it's just mostly it's a sinus headache and kind of froggy, as you can tell. So I've slept a lot, an awful lot. And at first when it happened, I wasn't sure if it was chronic fatigue syndrome because I did the live stream on Thursday night, and then Friday I had a funeral to go to. And, so I didn't know if I'd just done too much on Saturday, because usually after I do a live stream, I spend a day or so in bed. So I wasn't too concerned, but then the temperature started going up, and it's like, maybe I should be concerned. So, yeah, anyway, that's what's going on with me. And when it came to losing the subs, I wasn't upset about that, okay? It's happened. I mean, at one point, they took like 600 and some away from me one time. So, it was over like a week or two, but still, every day I'd log in and I had a negative number, a negative net. That was discouraging then, but that was a long time ago. Now, I understand, and I'd caught it on my cell phone. I refreshed the page and it switched, and so I thought, well, I'll just record it off of my desktop because I had that page up. So when I refreshed the page, it did that. But yeah, that's what we're fighting against, and it's okay. I really don't mind being smaller right now because it makes me less of a target, maybe, I hope. So I don't know. And guys, you know that I totally know that this is going to come out in Trump's favor. It is going to happen. And we just need to keep praying, because prayer is going to be our biggest weapon right now. And we need to pray. We need to pray for Sydney, because, some of Trump's lawyers have quit because they've been doxxed and everything and attacked. So pray for the lawyers, because, they're not being treated very kindly right now. But don't believe when they say, oh, all of Trump's cases are being shot down. No. That's not true. That's not true. So stick with it, guys. Keep the faith, because we know what's going to happen. So anyway, that's what I've got for you on this one. Pray for me, because I don't want this happening. So I'm just praying that it's going to be a sinus infection, and that's all. But, we'll see. I'll know in 3 to 5 days, I guess. So I'll let you know what comes out. Anyway, that's what I've got for you on this one. I want to thank you for stopping by, and I'll see y'all later.